All righty. I'm doing it. Good evening and welcome to there's Ginny. Let me invite Ginny. I'm
Hi.
adding to the stream and we're live already. Warning.
You're looking all
Warning.
beautiful and I'm looking all messy.
No, actually, I looked beautiful 2 or 3 hours ago when I did my hair. And then I was sitting truthfully on the couch. And then I came back upstairs and I was like, well, it's not really the way it looked before, but you know what? It is what it is, what it is. It's showtime. So you know what? That little graphic doesn't work.
What little graphic?
Hang on.
The one that's supposed to be there?
Well, the one next to my name is my link for tonight. And I'm going to change it to, because that doesn't fit. Announcement doesn't fit.
Oh, I see, because it's cut off.
And if you have one, definitely feel free to put it. Maybe people like you better. And then they should go with you. And Alice,
guess what? Mine is win.learnwithginny.com/Wednesday.
Okay, well, if you look at yourself in
the coincidence, right?
You can change it. You can change what your name says. So hello Tony, hello Alice. If any of you guys want to come over and join us, message me and I will send you the linky stinky. And you are welcome to put your link in your description there. Hello guys. So anyway, here's the play. First of all, everybody, this is Ginny. Hi Ginny. I love Ginny. It's like Christmas Eve or like Christmas morning, a few hours before we go down to see the presents. We have a very big event tonight, and this is the pre-show red carpet, which is why I'm inviting Glitterati. If any of you guys, especially my people, not everybody come. Hello, Lisa Fader Grossman. Hello. Those of you that are my guys, it says, can you see me? But I don't know who it is.
Go see who it is.
Linda, because it's always Linda with the problem. I don't know. I could look see me, but I don't know who it is. Is that you?
Yep, it's Linda.
Yeah, but is that you making us echo?
Yeah, that was me because I opened up a Facebook tab. I muted it though, so.
Oh, so it's all your fault.
Basically. Yeah, it was.
Okay, good. So if Linda or Alice, if you guys wanted to come over, you let me know. Message me on Facebook, and I will give you the link, linky schminky, and invite you over. But hi, Delray. So anyway, tonight, big announcements over at DianeHochman.com/Wednesday. Ginny hasn't changed her link. You can get her link. Ginny, if you share to your wall, feel free to put your link above.
That's what I'll do.
We're having it's new software, new announcements, new cool stuff, and Linda will come over. Okay, Linda will come over. Well, then I will invite her. And Linda,
here we go.
Just so you know, Linda, when you come over, it asks you to enter your name, enter whatever you want to put there. You can't put like, weeklywebinars.org. That's too much. If you have a shortened link, feel free. Or the other option is to just share this to your wall and put your link in your description. And, they'll see mine, but they like you and it's your wall. And just tell them to go with you. So anyway, I love this night, Jenny.
It's exciting. I'm excited.
I love State of the Union address night where we just talk about what's going on out there. And then there's a lot of stuff coming down the pike. I got water. I'm thirsty. Ginny knows I was supposed to go live with her yesterday. She sent me the link, and then like 2 hours later, I was like, "Uh-oh!" I fell asleep. I was supposed to go live with Dina. I still don't feel good. It's show night, so. And then today, like I took a shower and I fixed my hair, which is now all messy. I should have just sprayed it, Ginny. Should have sprayed it. I took a shower and I put on a dress and everything because I thought I'm going to lift my energy by putting on lipstick and a dress, but I do have on fuzzy slippers, I will admit. And
well, it's cold.
And I still feel funny. And now I'm really cranky. Dina, same thing to you. If you just jumped on, you're welcome to come on over. Just message me on Messenger and let me know you want to, and I'll bring you over. We're all just kind of pre-show red carpet and workathon because I do still have a lot of work to do. But Ginny, it's gonna snow again tomorrow. It was 63 degrees today. 63 degrees. I had
Wow.
the heat off because it actually felt hot in the house because the sun was shining in over here. And now it's 60. It was 63 degrees, and tomorrow we're getting 8. Hi, Linda.
Hi
Are you
there.
getting snow in your area too tomorrow?
No, actually, it's almost 70 here today
Yeah,
Oh my
it was.
gosh, I'm so jealous of you guys.
and 30 tomorrow, but they're not saying we're supposed to get snow. Are you getting snow?
Yeah, we're getting. Well, they're saying they're watching it, but right now the prediction is 5 to 8 tomorrow night, and another 3 to 5 on.
You're getting what came through here. It must have swung
Yeah.
down to the south.
Tomorrow night, 5 to 8, and then it says Friday during the day, 5 to 8. So I don't know if that's a cumulative 5 to 8 or it's like 2 5 to 8s. So either way, Chris Jackman, you need to message me so I can help you and get to know you better. Okay, so it snowed in Vegas today. You're so full of baloney. Did it? Did it really, right? Did it? Did it? It does. Once in a blue moon, it does. Once in a blue moon, it does. So tonight at 8 o'clock, you can sign up at dianehochman.com/Wednesday, or if the girls shared this at all, if their link is there, definitely go through their links. And we're going to just talk about the state of the union, what's going on, new software, new advancements. You know, I've been teaching attraction marketing since 2005. It's like 17 years. It's everybody knows about it. You know, actually,
But they
not
don't
everybody.
all do it.
Well, most people just don't work on doing it. Most people can't prospect either, or any of those things. It's just
True.
It's just matter. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like people understand approaching people, and I'm really not sure. Like, all of America in retail in general is based on attraction, and yet when we get into this industry, we think we have to go to cold calling and approach. So I've never really understood that. In fact, the industry never made sense to me when I got into it. I was like, well, why would you do it that way? And then the technology came about so that we didn't have to do it that way. So, but now it's kind of like, well, I mean, and I keep joking. I say even the oldest MLM curmudgeons have funnels and lists now, which means it's time that everybody, you know, it's like everybody has a VCR now, Linda. You can get one now. It's okay. Everybody has a DVD player now. Nobody, I had somebody recently talking to me about CDs. I'm like, nobody has a CD player anymore.
Actually, I do. I hate to admit it.
But younger people, like nobody goes out and buys one now, because unless you have CDs left, I haven't bought a CD in a long time. I haven't bought a DVD in a long time, and I have piles of them. But when I moved here, I never hooked up my DVD players when I moved here because everything was online.
So what do you do with your CDs? Nothing?
I don't need to do them because I have like Spotify or YouTube Music or YouTube. I pay for YouTube Premium. I'm a YouTube addict. Hi, my name's Diane Hochman. I'm a YouTube addict. I haven't been trying to quit because I really love YouTube because there's information about everything under the sun, and I'm an information.
What do you get with premium?
You get no commercials. It's like $13, Linda. I should get a commission. My kids work there. Like I got to call my daughter.
You have an affiliate link?
Yes. Yeah. Do you have an affiliate link? Cha-ching.
And you get no commercials, and you get all these other series and stuff that you don't get if you're not a YouTube Premium person, but I don't watch them. But you get YouTube Music, which is a very bad version of Spotify or something. It's not good, but it's included, so I use it. You know, you can make all your playlists and all that other stuff there. So I just like to watch YouTube without commercials. I hate when I'm like in the middle of something and it pops in with this cheesy like marketer dude trying to convince me to make money online,
like fanny packs,
right?
Well, so I pay for it, and then American Express gives me a $20 a month streaming credit, so I get it back. Like they give me a credit.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
You got the whole thing figured out.
It's giving me different things. So like I get my Audible for free, and I get my YouTube thing for free. Because remember during COVID,
you got an affiliate link for that?
Ginny.
I do. I just
You
sent me
do?
another one. If you want any of the credit cards I use, let me know. I think I can get like miles, or I might get money. Some of them are money, but I'd really rather have the miles. I used to be a coupon queen, back when I was a young broke housewife. Now I'm a wild and crazy single woman who likes frequent flyer miles and casino. I don't know.
Maybe we should all get T-shirts that says, "Do you have an affiliate link?"
We should.
Hey, Linda, let's start creating that merch. Do you have an affiliate link for that? That's a great T-shirt. That's a great T-shirt. We got to build this stuff up. I was just talking to, you guys know my friend Justin Barkley. Some of you guys know Justin.
Yes.
Radio, not a DJ. He's a radio talk show host.
Yes, I love Justin.
He sits in for Glenn Beck and stuff. Like he's like national known, but very well known in Michigan. And we were talking about all his merch last night. So I was like, because I just look at a guy like that and I'm like, money, 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 money. There's so many ways to monetize it. So let's talk about tonight, and then I'm actually going to work, and people can hang out if they want. You guys, those of you that are promoting tonight, feel free to share this live stream with your link. I'm sorry, it's my live stream, so I did put my link, on my thing, and it's still cut off because there's 3 of us, so it doesn't really matter because nobody can see it.
I'm going to share it when I get off and put my link in it.
See, it's cut off because there's 3 of us, so I shouldn't have let Linda on. I should get rid of all of you because now my link's not showing. So it's just
DianeHochman.com/Wednesday.
Or announcement. I made an announcement for today, but that didn't fit. But now I realize nothing's going to fit, so it doesn't matter. But so we're going to talk about tonight just different developments and different ways to monetize a business. And the marketplace is getting more sophisticated. I grew up in New York, and there was a store called Sims there. It was a men's clothing store. They carried some women's stuff.
I remember them. SYMS.
Yes, and they always said, at Sims, an educated consumer is our best customer. Right? An educated consumer is our best customer. And I love that line because I love teaching marketing. I love talking about what's working now. I love, just talking to people about ways to create cash flow, how to monetize before, like, even if you're in network marketing, which is cool, man. I love network marketing, but monetizing before your downline shows up, having a list of your own so that you have an insurance policy. And I said to people today, because everybody was scrambling, trying to promote tonight. A lot of people promote tonight. And I was like, if you would just take the next year and build a list, you would never have to do this ever again. You would never have to do this ever again. You wouldn't have to, I'm popping sales and I'm getting new members and all this other stuff. And everybody's like, how do you do that? You build an email list. If any of you guys want a free course that I did on how to, and you can get it from any of these guys too, not just from me, a course on how to get your email list started. I cannot tell you how important it is. And it's times like this that you recognize I really need to do that. I really need to do that. So it's going to be great. And we have some special stuff coming out and announcing all of these done for you courses that you can earn 100% with, 100%, all the money on, because you would own the courses. You would have private label rights. So anybody wants some of my courses to sell and keep all the money? Kind of bugs me. Why did I let them do that? Why did I let them do that? I don't know.
Because then you make $100 every time somebody buys one.
No. The products that come with the bundle, I make nothing. I don't
not
need
those. I mean your other courses, like your
my own. Your workshop, you make 100% of your workshop. Linda did a TikTok workshop. Ginny has a tech. I don't know what you want to call it, a tech coaching service. What do you like to call it, Jen?
Well, I'm calling it tech support and help, I guess. Help kind of for your
membership to get help with your tech. Get help with your tech. But if you do it right, guys, if you use Ginny's service and you do it right, you don't just like have her fix something for you. You learn how to do it. So over time, so it is a little bit of a coaching, because you learn.
Yeah, most of the people have me walk them through it, and then I give them a little step by step of exactly what we did, so that they can repeat it. So
that's smart.
Ginny, is that for somebody who buys the accelerator and they need help setting it up?
Yeah, I mean, if they bought it from me, they get that for free. but I do have,
Wait, throwing out bonuses? We're not up to the bonuses yet, Ginny. There's no throwing down on you. I'll see your tuck set up and I'll raise.
Okay.
I'm Ginny. Okay. I have not decided if I'm doing something on top of what we're talking about tonight because it's so good. First of all, just so in case anybody is watching and wondering, you should come and watch anyway because you're going to learn some cool stuff. You're just going to hear about different things and you're going to be like, oh, that makes sense or this isn't that. It doesn't matter whether there is an offer here, transparency. Everybody like this week is into making their pictures more transparent. So I'll just like blur my picture and be transparent. Okay, that's the flavor of the week, the trick of the week. Somebody showed somebody and everybody showed everybody else. And now everybody's like making their pictures. They figured out there's a dial on all the graphics programs to deal with the transparency. So there is an offer tonight, just to be completely transparent. You can get it, you can not get it. Now, if you hit me up really fast, I'll give you a link where you can get a product for $1 and then you could have a link to promote it. You can bring some people down. That's what I've been trying to teach people through my list all week. I'm gonna rant. Is it okay
Go
if I
for
rant?
it. I like your rants.
I am constantly and consistently fascinated by when you show someone a really good business move and they think you're trying to scam them or trick them, or they're so used to, well, Linda, are you skeptical? Right?
I wrote an email. Actually, it's scheduled to go out soon.
Everybody is so skeptical.
It's true.
That somebody like me who's been around forever, who's helped person after person. In fact, I was just talking to one of my STAR students, Jen Johnson, last night. I love that woman. She's amazing. She's brilliant. She's done so much, moved into the coaching space. And actually, what Jen does is she helps coaches set up their infrastructures. So she creates their whole setup, their membership sites, all their stuff, whatever their infrastructure is. So she's taken marketing and coaching and combined them into this great little world. So I think it's very cool. So I don't understand, and it happens constantly. It happens constantly, and it's not like, am I fly by night, Linda? How long you know me? Like forever.
Actually, it's 9 years. Can you believe that? Next month, April. And
Ginny, you might have noticed in the letter I wrote the other day, I actually put in the date somebody subscribed to my newsletter. So you were in 2018. I looked at that.
Yep.
I have people that have been around me. In fact, today I sent out a letter to some of my old members. Just a real quick heads up. It was like, hey, this is from Diane personally. It's a one-time note. It's not an autoresponder. This is what's going on. I got back nasty notes from people that know me, that really? I have worked with, that are previous customers. I got back nasty notes from people. And I just
doesn't surprise me.
And I shook my head and I went, so somebody tries to let you know that you can make $500 tonight. You can spend $1, get a link, bring a couple people down, all watch it together and see if it might be a hit for any of you. Maybe, may not be. I don't care about that. But I'm trying to show people like the slam dunk move. I don't care if you buy anything. You can make $500 in an hour and a half, whatever it is. Who doesn't want that, right? And I show somebody that, and they're like giving me crap. And I'm like, you are not a business person. You are not. People contact me all the time. Some people pitch me and they're just stupid. But business people, if Linda called me tomorrow and said, hey, I found this really cool software, you have to look at it. I'm not going to go, Linda, what is it? Are you trying to scam me? Are you trying to sell me? And if I did like the software and she had an affiliate link, of course I would want to buy it from her because she told me about it and she'd get that kickback. Mm-hmm. That's good business. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm ranting to all of 16 people and we're 3 of them. So I show people a really smart move, especially if somebody doesn't have any money right now. Anybody ever been there? Didn't have some money to play with, but you needed to make some money? We lived it, right? you show someone that and they're like sticking their nose up, but then they'll go spend $5,000 for a 2-up with no product. you know, and so when I mean by a 2-up, you have to give up your first 2 sales. So you pay $5,000 and then you get 2 sales and you don't get to keep them anyway. So you have to wait till your 3rd sale, and most people can't make one. You have to wait till your 3rd sale to make a dime, right? They'll go buy that for $5,000. But somebody honest and reputable says, this is $1. You can come down, bring a few people, bring some of your posse, bring some people down, say, let's all go look at it together and see if it's anything for any of us. And if nobody buys, nobody buys. And if you buy, great, because you happen to see something that's good and you got introduced, cool. But it's not like some sleek, slimy, secret, evil move. It's a smart move on my behalf to tell people that, because everybody's like, why would you tell them that? Tell them they can get paid today. Tell them they're going to make $1,200 commissions. Tell them they're going to get a course library that they can sell for free and proprietary technology that nobody else has. Why are you telling them that? Because I actually want people to do well.
Yeah.
I actually want people to do well, GPT, and I'm not making fun of the company, because a company should have slogans, right?
Yeah.
Lose weight now, ask me how. That's how I grew up. Lose weight now, ask me how. I had a button. It was cool. Lose weight now, ask me how. But the industry has gone so far down the road that everybody thinks that everybody's like out to get you. I'm out to love you. It is true. And unfortunately, there's a lot of people that are out to whatever, right? But that's just not how I roll, because I've been here for 20 years. I want to be here I don't know if I want to be here for another 20.
Well, there's people here that struggle to spend $1. I've seen that. I mean, they're
not my people.
No, they're not mine either, but I see how much I see that $1. I mean, like the thing tonight, they could come get it for $1 and they could promote the thing tonight and they could make $500 a person.
And they won't spend $1. But that's, if somebody's saying I don't want to spend $1, that's not my person. But when somebody's getting really skeptical with me, that, it's not like I don't have a track record. I'm the #1 affiliate, kids. Okay. I'm the #1 affiliate. Been for a long time. Invisible and on every stage in the industry. Oh, look, I'm rattling off my statistics, right? Except my hair is messy now. It was so cute. Look at it. I'm having like these weird, sorry for all of you that if you're not a menopausal woman or postmenopausal woman or premenopausal woman or perimenopausal woman, close your ears. There's some other dudes here. Close your ears. I'm having these weird, like sweaty, weird things, and then they go away, and I'm cold, and I'm hot, and I'm cold, and I'm hot. And
it's called hot flashes.
It's not like regular hot flashes. I've had those. Hot flashes are you just get hot, and it's like whatever. This is like, it's like for 4 minutes. And if you sit with me, usually, like Ray makes fun of me sometimes. It's like my sweater's on, off, on, off.
Well, that's all menopausal stuff too.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's particularly special lately. And then, of course, everybody keeps asking me if it's COVID. I'm like, no, it's called being a woman with a womb. So, anyway,
crazy.
Kat said, I'm loving the rant. I have this new discipline that I'm only kind, encouraging, etc. So a good rant appeals to my inner snark. The thing is funny that the rant, sometimes a rant is good and kind. Sometimes a rant and saying what needs to be said is actually kind, because if I sat and went to everybody, y'all work with me, you probably should just come take a look tonight and see, and before you make any plans or before you promote, and I know it's busy and you probably just shouldn't get people to the webinar, and I understand it was raining here and I understand why you might not.
There's people out there saying that right now.
Diarrhea last night. I'm sorry. I missed it. I'm sorry to share. So far we've gotten her sweat fits and her. I did. I still got the word.
And then you're writing fart emails too.
Yeah. Got a
That
few
was
of those.
Did you like that email? It was good.
I did.
I like the picture on your timeline even better about sending the fart things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's give me $1. Give me $1. And then of course people try to write like me and it doesn't work. I'm very thirsty. Linda and Jenny, take over for a second. I'm gonna get a drink.
Okay.
Water.
She's going to fix her drink, Ginny.
She's going to fix her
Water.
drink.
My cup says
Is she putting something in it?
Yeah.
my cup says life is tough, but so are you.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe we should make mugs like that and T-shirts that say, "Do you have an affiliate link?"
I think we should.
You can actually. There's a way on like your YouTube channel. You can set up a store, and if you have your own T-shirts, I mean, you go to some place like there's Teep Sprint. You could actually make your own T-shirts, and then set up a cart, and you can set it up on your YouTube channel, like below your thing, like it'll come up under your videos. So if somebody wants a T-shirt. That might not be a bad idea to make a T-shirt. Do you have an affiliate link?
All we have to do is take the transcripts of all my talks and just transcribe them and take a highlighter and go through and find all the ridiculous things I say. And I could just have a whole clothing line.
You
like
could.
Another T-shirt that says "smelly markers."
So nobody does that anymore. There's only the old timers get the smelly markers, you know. In fact, Justin was just talking to me about smelly markers. Only the old timers. And then Ellie was sending me fanny pack pictures. There's always a running joke amongst the crew, and we don't have one right now.
Well, we have our cucumbers.
Cucumber thing is kind of like that started with Bob Clark, by the way. The cucumbers.
Yeah.
That was Bob.
I have a TikTok of a cucumber, a video I did.
Let me tell you the cucumber story. So, okay, there is this guy Angus. And Angus, if you're watching this, I love you. And Angus,
I remember him.
Yeah, remember Angus, and Angus lives in Scotland. And I was going to Scotland, because you got to say it like that, to speak for an event. And this is so bad, he'll yell at me for saying it. So he installed this thing on his website that, those like chats, the person can chat with you on your website. So it pops up Vita, something, whatever it's called. And Angus is gay, right? And somebody was writing to him and they kept saying, "I want your bacon. Your bacon smells." I want bacon. And he was like, he messages me. He's like, "Is this like lingo? Is there something I don't know? Is this person hitting on me? I don't get it." It was somebody from our gang being silly and sending him ridiculous messages on his thing just to screw around. So then bacon became the joke and everything was about bacon and all the posts were about bacon. And we actually went to an event, the whole crew of us in Vegas, and they brought bacon. And then Bob's wife grew these Persian cucumbers. I felt cut off, and they were really big, like really long. They were Persian, like the skinny cucumbers. And so she had some serious cucumbers going on. Okay, let's just say. So then I was like, forget it, Angus, you don't want bacon anymore. You want cucumbers. And then cucumbers became a joke.
Wow.
Then I said Jell-O's the new bacon. And then it was like, no, down with Jell-O, up with bacon, cucumbers are better. And it was like this ongoing thing for months. And then I found a recipe for bacon Jell-O.
Bacon Jell-O? Ooh.
Oh, gosh.
And then Ginny shows up in my life a couple years later, and Ginny grows cucumbers and she sends them to me in the mail. Okay. Ginny sends me apples, and she spends all this money, which is ridiculous. I will send you cucumbers, and I eat every single one. I see the box and it says Ginny's name on it. And I'm like, it's cucumbers, baby. I love cucumbers. I just had 2 of them this week. So I could eat cucumbers every day. I love cucumbers. So we need a new and silly, fun game amongst the crew. And I think Alice should be the person who is the brunt of the joke this time. So we'll come up with although Alice didn't tell me, I haven't been wearing it because it's packed in a bag that I haven't unpacked. I have this thing about taking suitcases on trips and then coming home and never unpacking until I finally need it. Because a lot of times when I go on a trip, it's like dresses and stuff I don't need every day. But my Apple Watch is in there, my iWatch, whatever you call it, Apple Watch. So Alice kept telling me that she could see me through my Apple Watch. So every
I know.
she so that was, whatever. So guys, if you're just tuning in or if you have been watching, go register at dianehochman.com/ either Wednesday or announcement. It's the same link. If you are watching on Linda or Ginny's page, go register through their link. It's going to be pretty exciting. And then this is what I'll be doing tonight. And I'm gonna keep the live going for a while, but I'm actually gonna write my list and do some other stuff. I'm just gonna hang out here and work. If anybody wants to work right along with me, my comrades, that might be all our names soon. Comrades. Sorry.
Our comrades.
I never watched the news, but today it was like imminent. So I was like, okay, I guess maybe I should look. Get under your desks, kids.
Yeah, there's a guy at work that greets me that way every morning. Good morning, comrade.
Wow.
There you go.
I'm like, you're the comrade. I'm just Ginny.
I'm just Ginny. Justin, it's like just Jack, my friend Justin. So we're gonna have announcements. We're gonna have software, cool new things. You guys don't even know what's coming.
I know
some of it.
I have guesses about some of it.
Linda's wandering the halls.
I am, because I want to go share my link. I'm going to get on my computer because I can't do it here. I put my share this video on with my link.
I have a new hashtag.
Are you getting us a snack or anything? Refreshments? Are there hors d'oeuvres for the party? This is the red carpet. Again, if any of you guys are that work with me, if you want to come over, let me know. I think Alice is driving. I don't know if she's home, listening and working, and she promoted as she drove all day. I got to tell you the truth. I didn't do as good a job today as I would have liked to. I didn't feel good. Here's what I do know. And again, hit me right now in Messenger if you want to sign up to get $1 link so you can promote this for an hour and a half. You have time to promote it. I mean, the promotion is going to go on, but the big reveal is tonight. It's the best part. Yeah. And then I'm gonna do a couple of I'm gonna do a letter and some posts and yada 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 yada, and then I'm gonna watch the webinar and I'm going to concoct my evil plan for the next couple weeks. My evil plan. See, but I can't make or calibrate my evil plan. See, I don't feel good
until you get the announcement.
Until I see the whole offer. I see everything. And again,
Diane, you don't know the whole thing?
No, they never tell us.
But you know some of it.
Last week for last Wednesday, they Brian at one point said, "What are you doing Saturday?" I said, "I don't know. I'm around." The next thing I know, I was signed up to speak for a 4-hour event. I didn't have to speak for 4 hours. I could have come and gone, but
that was so good, though, Diane.
Wasn't it good?
Saturday, that was really.
People can still get that too. That's $50 to get that whole affiliate marketing boot camp, and then that extra bonus. Which again, even though it was about promoting now, it applies to anything. Promotion is promotion is promotion. And the reason why I can't really decide what I'm doing, how I'm going to promote once we know the offer, is because there's a very specific science to creating an irresistible offer. And the offer that they create, I'm sure, will be irresistible. And again, I don't care if you don't want to buy anything, don't buy anything. I don't care. But it's worth watching this. This is a company that's paid $22 million in commissions. So think about it. The average commissions, the commissions range anywhere from 30% to 67%, depends. There's all these different things. So they have to have done at least 50 million in sales. They have to have. It's not possible. And remember, there's a whole bunch of stuff that's not. There's like different packages and things that aren't commissionable or have a lower. There are some things that have only like a 10% commission because they're like extra things that they do all the sales and stuff. So they have to have done 50 million minimum. And I've earned 7% of the total commissions paid for the company, and I wasn't here for numerous years of the whole history of the company. So that goes to show you I'm pretty good at promoting this and selling it. So I always go and watch pitches. In fact, I was just talking to Jim Yagi, who's a genius. Tell him I said so, with cool hair. I was chatting with him and then I went to go look and see what his offers are lately. And I got right into his funnel. Smart marketers look at offers. Smart marketers observe funnels. Smart marketers are always looking at offers. Always. People who are afraid are going, no, it's $1. It's $1.
They're trying to get me. They're trying to get me.
I know they're trying to get me. That's because you don't trust yourself, kids.
Yeah.
That's because you don't trust yourself. You don't.
For somebody who's really broke to take that dollar thing tonight, you can go, if you go wrong, you could actually, even if you got 1 or 2 sales, 2 sales is $1,000. You spend $1.
It is an incredible offer. It's an incredible deal. And I'm the one who promoted it this way. Most people won't promote it that way because they don't get paid right away. I'm not as worried about getting paid immediately as helping someone. If somebody really gets helped and I get a hand, the likelihood of them working with me in some capacity is huge. Same with you guys. So I just look at I think I said it the other day. My teacher taught me. By the way, my teacher and I are going to come out. I don't know whether he's my teacher. He's my teacher, but I spent many years on my own. So now we come together from different angles with different experiences and stuff. Me being, it's kind of like I'm his adult kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like every time his son comes home, isn't it weird? Because he's not like full grown adult. He's in college, but he comes home and he's more independent every time. And then
he's a former teacher.
He's still my teacher because I learn from him all the time. But he gets stuff from me. Oh, I'm like my adult children. I message them today. I'm like, I want to come for my birthday and I want to go to museums and do New York City things. I want to be the New York Cityist. And then we're like, okay, what museums do you want to go to? Because they get them for free. They work for Google. I said, whatever ones you want to bring me to, I'll just show up on Saturday morning and let's go out and we'll be New York City girls. And then on Sunday morning we'll go for brunch. And they were like, okay, cool. So my completely independent, completely adult independent. They don't need any money. They don't even want me to buy much for them for holidays and stuff like that anymore. They are completely and totally. My older daughter lives on the Upper West Side. If anybody knows anything about New York,
my brother lived there. Yeah.
It's the Upper West Side. You don't live there if you don't make any money. So my kids are still my children, right? They're still my children, but they don't need me to mother them that way anymore because they're adults. So it's the same thing. Like when I get together with Joe, we're bantering back and forth and we're talking about all this stuff. And it's really cool because we both have, a lot of experience now. So we're looking at it from different perspectives, different personalities, different styles, testosterone and estrogen come together. You just you create some cool stuff because he's very, and I'm very, well, I used to be very, let me nurse you. But maybe that's why I'm a little like straight up right now because I'm hanging out with him and I'm like sitting here and I'm like, y'all, I'm showing you how to go bang out $1,000, $2,000 without spending a dime. Then you can decide if you like it, you think this is really cool, you can spend something and actually make $1,200 a sale. And if you don't want to, you can walk away with a couple thousand dollars. Hi. That's insane. You can't do that anywhere. So I'm going to. Hi, Mary Jo. I don't know who said hi, ladies, because I can't see you on here. Who is that?
Yeah, that one I can't find actually.
They could be on my page. I'm streaming to 3 places right now.
Oh.
You can see all of 12 people are interested. I don't know what it is. The internet has changed. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I don't know. I got to be truthful. I'm a little fussy. I think I'm going to say it right, but I might say it wrong. Cassia, you don't have to be afraid of them. They're really pretty basic. It's like in a store. They have a front window, right? And they display things in the front window to get you to notice it. and then you walk through the door. That's what we would call an opt-in today. You walk through the door, and that's saying, I'd like to learn about what you have in your store. And then they have things on display for you to poke around with. That would be the letters that we send to people. It's really very similar to traditional, like on the avenue retail or Main Street USA retail from back in the day. Hey, Skip. Oh, maybe that's who it was, Skip. So funnels and learning this stuff, again, if you get into heavy duty internet strategy type of stuff, it can be kind of confusing. But if you look at it from the things you know, and you realize the internet is just it's just a neighborhood, it's just corners that you set up a shop, and you find people that want to buy something. Like, if there's a big summer festival going on, I set up a little stand, or I bring a cooler out and I sell water, right? I go buy cases of water and I put them in a cooler and get them cold. I sell them for $1 a pop. I bought them for 30 cents, right? That's retail, right? And how do I catch their attention? I go, water, water, get your ice cold water. Have you guys ever been to Vegas in the summer? Either of you?
Yeah, I have.
So it's like 110 degrees.
Right.
And everybody goes out and walks around on the strip, and you're dying.
Well, it's dry heat. It's not like the heat we have here with the humidity.
Where's Ray?
isn't.
Because everybody, like people say it's dry heat, and he makes fun of it. He goes, it's hot as hell. I'm like, but it's dry
It
heat.
is, but it's dry
They don't
heat.
smell the same. So it is, but it's still hot. 110 degrees is 110 degrees. Humid or not humid. I mean, humid would be unbearable out here. We don't get to 110, 115 degrees. It doesn't
Right,
happen.
we don't.
I've seen in my life. 110, 150 doesn't happen. So in Vegas, there's these overpasses. You go up the escalator. There's these overpasses to get to the other side of the strip, and there's always people up there selling water, because they go down to the Walmart, they buy the cases of water, they pay 30 cents a bottle, they put them in a rolling cooler, they sit up there, and then they go, hey, ice cold water, water here, ice cold water, just $1. That's how they catch your attention. Just like our capture page has a headline that catches our attention. And then they say, would you like a water? And you pull out your dollar and they open the cooler, right? That's that exchange going on. That's when somebody puts in their name and their email. In this case, there's a real sale. And then you go on your way. There's no follow-up. They're never going to get another sale. See, I like to get another sale. So, but Vegas, and I've been going to Vegas for so many years. I rarely leave my hotel. If I'm not going to an event and I try to stay in the event hotel, or I don't need to go to see a show at another property, the chances of you finding me outside walking up and down that strip in 110 degree weather is nil. Last April, I was there. And we went out in front of the fence, the Bellagio fountains. It was nice weather.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yellow Bellagio fountains, and took pictures and did videos. And that was the first time I had been out in front of the Bellagio fountains in like 15 years. Because
I've never been there, and I've been to Vegas like, I don't know, 25, 30 times.
I arrived by, well, because your family is there, but I arrive by limo, I leave by limo. There will be no walking on the strip. Okay. Let me be clear. There will be no walking on the strip. You didn't go to the strip though. You were going to family, right? Did you go to anything?
Well, some of us drive in limos, and others of us, we walk or we gotta ride a bike.
Well, come with me. You'll go in a limo.
Okay.
Not that exciting. It seems so exciting, and everybody takes the pictures in the shishi. And I've been in like the Rolls Royces and stuff, because the wind picks you up a lot of times in a Rolls Royce, right? And the first time you see it, you're like, oh my God, what is that?
It's a Rolls Royce.
It doesn't make any sense. There's not enough room. The trunk is weird. They can't fit your luggage, and then they end up putting luggage in the front seat, and it's really awkward. And then you're in there, and it's like fine Corinthian leather and wood, and it has like little pull down tray tables like on an airplane. It's like fancy, and so, but it's all wood and fancy and everything, but you're like petrified you're going to spill something, and you're going to own that car, $250,000 car. It's just like, can you just have the SUV that they take me in sometimes? I don't know. It scares me. I don't know. I'm not. I'm really just not that fancy of a girl, but I do want to ride from the airport. So I don't care what it is really, but that's what they come in because they send whatever they have. So, all right, DianeHochman.com/announcement/Wednesday, same place. Pick your link. I am now going to write my list, I think, and maybe make a graphic because it's last minute. What time is it?
It's almost that. Well, no, it's 6:38.
Yeah, so it's early. We got time.
We got time.
We got time.
So yeah,
You guys have something cute for you just had a letter go out, right, Jenny?
I had 2 of them go out.
You're so fancy.
Well,
Yeah, I have another one that goes out in about 20 minutes.
You're already programmed. See, I didn't feel good. I'm behind that. I'm behind the 8 ball. Let me see.
I love that feature.
Yes, that you can pre-schedule. Again, I show you that in my email course if you need it.
Shows you a lot of other things in that $1 email course.
So I haven't had a huge number of opens from the email from 12:30. I mean, over 20%, but not what I like. Dime a dozen, yesterday's letter. That was like a 74
That
paragraph.
was a good one.
Yeah,
I like the one where you put your link, and I'll have to talk to you more about that, your link 6 times.
I told you it's like a psychology game. Because it wasn't that I wanted to put the link a lot of times. It was that I wanted to keep saying, give me a buck, give me $1, give me a buck, give me $1. And to not make those links would have been foolish because I'm giving you a command, give me $1, give me $1. To not give you a way to give me $1 would have not been smart. So it wasn't that I wanted to put the link. Let's read the letter aloud for a minute.
Because every time when I was reading it, every time you said give me a buck, you had a link there, and it was I counted it. It was 6 times. Okay, there's a reason you're doing that.
You didn't want to put and it was an excellent question, apprentice woman. It wasn't that I wanted to put a link so many times in the letter. It was that I was commanding you to give me $1 over and over and over. I had to give you a vehicle to do it. You follow that? So if I was just writing a letter about tomorrow night and da-da-da-da-da, and this is cool and blah, 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 and do the hokey pokey and turn yourself around, you should join us tomorrow night. I'd only make, but if the words in the letter are telling you to do something and I don't give you a way to do it, it doesn't.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid. So it's not that I recommend putting a link in a letter 6 times and being obnoxious. Let's look at it. And anybody want to look at it?
Yeah, look at it. Let's look at it.
Since you guys are here. And then I will write something and then we'll get ready for the big premiere.
It's the dime a dozen one, right?
Diane, so you could do that. You could do that with some, say that anything that you have for $1, you could do that. But as long as if you're saying keep saying in the email, give me $1 to put a link in there to give them a chance to do that.
Yeah, if I give you a command and I don't let you do what I told you to do, let me come back to StreamYard for a minute. Turn off the screen for a second. I thought I had a screen share on. I do not. I do not have a screen share right now, right? Linda, if you're my kid,
right,
and I say, sorry, maybe this will be a sensitive topic, but if I go get me a beer, right? My father used to say, this has nothing to do with beer. My father's a mechanic and he would work on our vehicles too. And he'd be like, go get this. It's laying on the tool bench. Right. And I'd go in there and it wasn't there. And then I'd be like, Daddy, it's not here. And he goes, yes, it is. It's sitting right there. It's right in front of your eyes. I'm like, no, Daddy, it's not here. He look with your eyes. It's right in front of you. Dad, it's not here. And then he'd be like, arr, and he'd get up and it wouldn't be there.
And then you go, where did I?
You're giving a kid a job, a command, something to do, and they can't execute it. What kind of feeling did that create in me when that happened?
Well, that you were like you're worthless made you feel bad.
Yeah, it made me feel stupid, like I couldn't see it. It was right in front of me. I was doing something wrong, right? I don't want my list, my people, if they are responsive to my command and I give them something to do and they can't do it because I didn't give them a place to click right there and they have to go looking, that can create feelings. And remember, I always tell you, a good offer is like what? Like a baby sliding down a greased metal slide on a hot summer day in New York City, right? A bare bottom baby. Put the kid on the top of the slide. It's all slick. It's hot. They go right down the slide. Okay. Anybody who's from New York City knows what I'm talking about, these metal slides I had. It's amazing we all survived. Okay. We were all going to die back in the 70s and 80s. In New York City, those playgrounds are really dangerous. Okay. If I give you somewhere to go, or I tell you to go somewhere, and then I make it difficult for you to go there, couple choices. One, you're pissed. Two, you're frustrated. Three, you feel stupid and embarrassed and you don't even want to tell me there's a problem. This is why we always check our links before we send our letters. Mm-hmm. Because if you give someone a link to click and it doesn't work, most people would rather run away than tell you there's a problem.
And a lot of people won't tell you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You guys, anytime I talk, I'm teaching. You know what I mean? I'm teaching. It's just what I do. And people don't realize the value in something as small as this. If you invite a prospect to go somewhere and you don't make it easy for them to go, they have no choice but to leave, because the chances of them going, hey, by the way, this isn't working or whatever. I mean, except for that anal, green personality guy who likes to tell you your link doesn't work, whatever. They just go on their way. There's too much information. There's too many emails. There's too much going on for them to sit. And I don't know how many times, because I study offers and look at ads, and I'm like that person that clicks on people's ads and I cost everybody $2. I'm sorry. I click on your ads. If you run an ad, I'm going to click on it.
I do too. Sometimes I go into it too to see what's behind it.
It's interesting, I mean, but I go through the whole thing. Maybe I will use their service, but I like to look at stuff. It's interesting. Very often there's challenges or problems. Now, here's what's funny. I'm like the biggest dingbat, idiot, moron, techno, whatever in the world. And my stuff is often screwed up, but not this, because this is my bread and butter. Mm-hmm. This is my bread and butter. I'm not worried if a video won't play or this or that. But if I tell you to go somewhere and you can't go, I'm losing. So I always check my links. I always, because I got to give you a clear path to where I want you to go. The outcome, my circle picture's here, right? You guys, some of you guys don't know what this is, and I'm not telling you. Some of you
I have it right here in my notebook.
The outcome, this is where I want you to go, right? I got to give you a clear path. You guys know what the circle means, mm-hmm. right? But
right.
I have to give you a clear and direct path to my objective. If I don't give you a clear and direct path, I lose. By the way, if anybody in the chat that's watching has a question or anything, feel free to ask. What time is it? I don't want to go through that letter. I got to write a letter.
6:46.
Yeah, 6:46. Countdown. We got nobody here, so I got to go get some eyeballs. As much as I love talking to you, I got to go get some eyeballs. So that means I have to leave.
Okay.
And you are not registered. I'd love to stay, but there's nobody here. So I'd love to stay, but there's nobody here. If any of you guys are not registered for tonight, it's DianeHochman.com/Wednesday. If any of you guys are not members of the organization that we're talking about tonight, hit me up. I can get you in for $1. You still have an hour 15 that you could promote this. Now, this promotion will go on for a little bit, but tonight there's always something special on the first night. So that's really important for everybody to know. And I now need to go and do final pre-promotion. See, I'm having, I don't know. I don't feel good. I think as soon as I'm done with you people, my hair is going in a bun and pajamas are going on, and then I can really get down and dirty. Final pre-promotion, shaking the bushes, rustling up people, reminding people what's going on, and then calculating my next move. So if you guys need me if you have a person who has questions about the offer, if you think I know the answer, get a hold of me. I'm around. And that's it. So guys, I'll see you in the webinar in a little bit at 8 o'clock. Pre-show red carpet has concluded. Linda, I vote you best dressed. You're the best.
Okay.
Linda likes to have fun. See, you just get her laughing, and she's like, and she goes right along. She's snappy. She's snappy.
I know.
Now I want to go make some money tonight.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Dollar holler. All right, I'm gonna go write my list, final announcement or whatever, and I'll see you guys. And who knows, maybe I'll make a ridiculous graphic for the final call.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right. Well, Ginny, Diane, I'll see you on the webinar when we're ringing our cash registers.
Right.
Ching.
There you go. I'll see you guys later. Thanks.
Okay.
See you guys later. Take care.
Bye.